Voice of Heaven
Okay,
has to fucking
so,
work though.
Allied, you are on the
Hello.
rooftop. You are
Yes.
talking to your good friend. And by good friend, I mean the person you are about to betray despite him being pretty decent to you. Uh, and you were just discussing capitalism.
To know we're discussing Carthage.
And Carthage.
I am going to immediately become conflicted because he could still technically like tell how, but I immediately become conflicted at this now. Like, shit. You know people that were in Carthage?
Oh yeah, we used to talk before I went to sleep. A lot of them get sent back downstairs. They weren't happy about it. Kept demanding that I bring them up here.
So you're saying they were they like were they like you in statues or were they in bodies?
Does that make a difference?
No, I'm curious.
Okay. How
He doesn't
about
understand.
this? I'll give you the gems and I'll tell you everything I know about Carthage once I have my mortal servants.
Fuck. Fuck.
Hell, I'll even do you one better. I'll help you bring up someone who was actually there and you can ask them.
Oh, oh no! Somebody that was at Carthage.
Yeah, there's
Look at
like
those, the wonders of
there's like
Carthage.
there's like 4 people I could trust from there. Well, okay, well, 2. Well, 1 maybe. But that doesn't matter, we'll figure something out.
All right, here's the issue though. These people who are professional demon hunters are in the city.
Professional deep hunters. Oh, that's funny. No,
They might not be able
seriously.
to hurt you, but they might not be able to hurt you, but they can hurt me. And I called up one of their subjects and said I found something interesting. So we need a way around this. If you
Huh.
want me to get you to safety.
Okay, that's interesting.
I thought you were gonna be evil like the other one that's running around.
Wait, there's another demon around here?
Yeah, they're in a body, like
Oh,
a human body.
oh, that's disgusting.
My guy like looks at me like, what the fuck? I look pretty goddamn good for my age.
I mean, you're not exactly human, but just never mind. It does.
No,
Do
yeah, no.
do you know its
But you see the
name?
issue that we're in, right?
Do you know its name?
Oh no. Yeah, I know her name. I can't say it though because then that's how the one person was talking to them.
Yeah, no, that's okay. You could like spell it out.
Sure, Mr. Statue, what could possibly go wrong?
I'm just like,
I will spell no Draco. I was being like out of character, sarcastic. Like I'll spell out the name for him.
okay. Let's see. The codex background determines how successful the Earthbound has been in learning the true or celestial names of other demons. When the character encounters another demon, one who is earthbound or inhabiting a mortal body, the player may make an intelligence plus codex roll, difficulty 8. With 2 successes, the earthbound knows the celestial name of demon, gaining a slight advantage. With 4 more, the earthbound knows the true name.
When you're an unwitting pawn to Earthbound games because nobody taught you about demons. God damn it.
Oh. Her. Huh.
Yeah, she was.
She's an interesting personality. Let's just leave it at that.
She's kind of like an open saloon.
I don't think you actually know much of anything about her.
Don't I know that she was just sleeping with people? Or at least with Half-Dad?
You know she was sleeping with Halfdan.
Yeah, you just know about Halfdan. That's all
Look,
you really know.
If you sleep with Halfdad, you have really low standards, okay?
No, actually, they're pretty high. He was really good at that.
I don't. Whoa, hold up, Ed, but you gotta chill. How the fuck?
It's true.
I don't know any of
Halfdan
that.
slept around quite a lot.
No, I know he slept around. I didn't know
Listen, if you practice anything for 5 centuries, you're gonna get good.
Yeah, no, I guess.
It only takes 1,000 hours
Demi.
for full mastery of something.
Demi, kill yourself.
He's currently a fucking board drill right now through the concrete. That's how he's gonna get his freedom.
Okay. How about this?
Alright.
How about we go dig up the gems? And there might be 1 or 2 items among them that I might have been hoping to use to fuck you over if you weren't a cool dude that you could show to your whatever he is.
This is gonna end up with me dying, isn't it? And either to you or to somebody else, isn't it?
Well, let me put it this way. I'm on your back among what I think is a lot of flammable material. I could have set all of it on fire by now 12 times over and made it burn 100 times hotter than a normal fire.
Dude, we were being friends, and now you're threatening me again. That's not.
I'm not
that's not how this works.
threatening you! Why are you such a paranoid little shit? I'm literally
Because
being
I'm
honest
dealing
with you.
Demons, and the last one tried to kill people that were in my fucking clan for human money, nonetheless.
Wow.
All right, fucking.
Wow.
Yeah, no.
Wow. That is just racist. I thought capitalism was about everyone earning their own way in the world. Have I earned this kind of treatment? No. Have I? Fuck you. Fuck you and your whole clan. Okay. You know what? My friends were wrong about you. You suck.
I just dropped the bag. Shouldn't walk away a bit. I'll put him in timeout. I'll let him work it out. Get in like 5 minutes.
There's an autistic ranting from there for at least 4 of those minutes before he realized that you are just standing there.
Just looking like a disappointed father.
You sense danger.
Oh, fuck. I prepare to dodge.
Okay, you prepare to dodge. He does not launch a magical attack at you.
I'm gonna look over the edge of the building.
Okay.
Nothing down there.
Let me... You know what? Give me a perception alertness roll.
Oh, shit. Five dice at what difficulty? 6?
Yeah, go ahead and roll.
Oh, fuck.
I think there's a light coming from some of the windows. People probably just watching TV, but that's pretty much the only movement you see other than a lone patrolman walking down the street, keeping an eye on the happenings. Armed to teeth, of course.
I'm gonna have to go get the bat. I'm gonna have to, after his sass, I'm gonna have to try to take his ass to the fucking Urcon. I must be a good kid. Especially after he admitted to wanting to set me up and screw my kind. Nobody can fuck over the Bruja but the Bruja. Well, and I guess the Malk of the city. But either way, mainly just the Bruja. My clan honor has been offended now.
Okay. So, you want to proceed across the rooftops?
Yes.
Okay. You hear a sound from the hatch to the roof as it starts rising.
I'm sorry. I'll be right back. I gotta hold on. Somebody's fucking here for my internet.
Wow.
What great timing.
I know. Motherfucker. I'm just gonna have to make him suffer for that one.
Obviously. By the way, can you just do me a really big favor? Because this has been pissing me off for a long time. Can you just move this Nazi face like a little bit to the left so it's actually in the lower 9th floor? No, it's like more like right here. Yo, you fucked it up. You know you can hold Alt. You suck.
Okay. I didn't notice that there. Specs. So, any bets on what's coming up through that hatch?
People? Why?
I don't know. I don't think a normal person, like regular civilian, would come up there. But I'm going to presume it's a patrol.
That's what that's exactly why I think it would happen, because the thing probably just used some kind of area of effect to have people come and grab it.
Fair enough. That is, yeah. I don't know how demons fully work, so yeah, that's actually a possibility.
I don't really know either. It's a guess.
Well, voice of heaven, funnily enough, it will always be heard by the target, but it doesn't need to be heard by anyone else. If they're within the range and the demon knows they're there, they will hear it, even if it's just whispering under their breath.
Yep, see?
Oh, I see now how that correlates to people watching TV through the window.
Yep. See? I'm good at this shit.
So how you guys been?
Fine.
Chris, why are you so sad?
Well, mostly now I want to strangle Allied. Because I was about to fuck him and he thinks he can dodge it by going away from the computer.
I mean, fair enough, but you were sad before that. Who touched you?
Wow! Straight to the molestation! I see how it is.
Was it those Latvians again?
Fuck you, Timmy.
You know, I really can't browse the fucking internet anymore and go for like, you know, more of a like not safe for work places without finding Princess Bowser everywhere. And I'm not complaining, but you know,
Yes.
it's just a lot of it.
Right. So, how are you doing?
Who are you asking?
Anyone?
Well, you see, seeing that I'm still alive and have to play with people who don't know how to ST, it could be better.
Wow. Fuck you too. Hi, Lambert.
Lambert, you missed everything.
Allied has pledged
Alright, I don't really
fealty
remember
to...
the rest of the laws yet. I just put it in shit to remember some of the stuff. Maybe I'll remember later. Who knows? Whatever.
God damn it,
What?
Bacon!
Wait, what did Bacon do?
Don't worry, I left it. It's a good epitaph.
Funnily enough, Andrew might arrive at a similar position.
I don't remember writing that. But it makes sense. So
The plot thickens.
I approve.
God damn it, Allied.
So, Demi, Bacon, do
Yeah.
you remember any other laws?
What do you mean, utter any laws?
Do you remember any other laws that we've made?
What law? What?
Wow. He doesn't even
For-
remember us having laws. No wonder he doesn't understand
Oh,
shit.
What laws?
Okay, Epic, we're gonna switch to you while this is going on.
Don't worry, we're going back in time. Because, remember, Allied is like way close to morning at this point.
Oh, so she has a little bit of time left. But
Yep.
Yes.
Everyone else is still way at the start of the night, mostly.
Epic, you were, I believe, gonna go and talk to the changelings?
I was heading off to talk to changelings.
Okay. I hope I'm not gonna need, like, a generic battle elf template, because I don't have one yet. You're not gonna start shit, are you?
Not as far as I know.
Okay, good.
I'm never going to guarantee not starting shit because I know how things can go, but there's no plan to.
Okay. So, where would they meet you? See if we can find an appropriate picture. You know, I know how they would do. So, the meeting spot is essentially behind. You know, it's like behind the bar where you met the dude that you saw singing. Let's go with that.
Okay.
And when you arrive, there's like 3 or 4 figures waiting for you. One of which you recognize as the person you talked with previously, and 2 have varying levels of goon and loyal killer written all over them.
I have come here at the quest of. I checked to see if there was a name. The changelings?
Ah, yes, the Baron wished to speak with you. Well, as soon as possible, and I'm glad you're here. He's kind of upset with the sudden eruption of violence all across the city.
I mean, I'm fairly upset with the similar thing, so. But, understandable.
Well, we are gonna
So
take
how
you.
do we do this?
We're gonna take you by an indirect route for obvious reason. Why don't you come with us and we'll lead you there?
She just shrugs her shoulders. Okay.
So they're gonna take you a couple of streets over, dodging patrols as they go. They're gonna lead you into another alleyway where one of them is gonna tap on the brick wall, and specific bricks, and hum a tune under their breath. At which point, the wall starts to fold aside like Diagon Alley.
See, I know my Harry Potter references. Sadly, that's not a thing yet. So right now she just goes, "That's pretty cool."
Inside, you can see it's kind of like the yellow brick road, except that it's shining with faint silvery light. Like
Yeah,
moonlight,
looks fun.
wrapped in bricks.
I don't know if the wolves would love this place or hate it. Oh well.
And they take you inside. Going through there, it does not look like a building. In fact, it looks like you're underground, in a cave of some kind.
Cool.
And at this point, why don't you give me a perception awareness roll? Given that you have I'm gonna assume that you are using heightened senses for this, so go ahead and roll it a 3.
She is a little wary, but mostly of lies, not particularly of ambushes. But, it is on.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, with 3 successes, it's almost like you can see through the matter here, and you can see the faint rainbow shimmer infused into everything here, and you're getting the feeling that, yeah, no, you're not in Kansas anymore.
Sweet! Neverland. Always wanted to visit.
Eventually, you're gonna exit the caves, and they are gonna lead you down along the Silver Road, past 1 or 2 crossroads, until you arrive at a glade where a table has been set and the Baron is waiting for you.
I'll give a small bow to, introduce myself, then go and sit across from him.
Just nods to most of the guards, and pretty much everyone except the woman there fuck off and leave you two alone. Well, here we are.
Yes. I am Vivian. May I know who your name is? What your name is?
Alec of House Elned. You can address me as Alec. We are somewhat equal.
Pleasure to meet you, Alec. My full name is Vivian Gray, but I figured as equals, of course, my first name is as well, just as acceptable.
Before we get to more unpleasant business, I would like to say that I have appreciated how civilized you have been as neighbors. We have had far less need to go out to kill vampires since you moved.
Yes, I've been trying to make sure everything is calmed down, but recent activities have caused a great rift.
Yes, and well,
I have to say that it has been very impressive that I generally haven't heard almost anything from this front of things about any of your people.
we are generally difficult to kill. I believe one of my servants did join a meeting of your clan, I believe, once or twice, but it's a little harder to blend in among vampires.
This is a very nice place, wherever we are.
Yes, it's not often that vampires get to set foot in the dreaming. Though in a few rare cases, we do choose to allow it, and you in particular, the bear spoke highly of while he was visiting.
Yes, I think you're talking about Halden. He was talking for a while about that time that he dreamt a dragon chasing him.
Ah,
It
yes.
sounded very impressive.
The hunt did come through here a couple of years ago, and press ganged him in joining, and to his credit, it worked out quite well. But we do have business to close, and well,
That's what I got the feeling of reading the note as well as the situation in the city.
yes. While we don't, in principle, object to events like this happening, and in fact, we approve of it, we would prefer it that it would be on terms that we are at least familiar with and can prepare for. Violence erupting with no prior warning is detrimental to business.
I agree quite a bit. I honestly quite approve of the movement itself, but personally never really was much on violence.
Yes, we had hoped to encourage the movement more towards activism and symbolic opposition, shows
That
of
was
unity,
my hope as well.
that kind of thing.
Towards it myself.
This is unfortunate. I believe things will be bloodier now than they would have been. Over the whole
Yeah.
country, in fact. But I don't believe either of us has time magic on the scale that would be necessary to undo this now that it has happened.
Not that I know.
Well, I'm sure you have been paying attention to what has been happening.
Yes,
It-
I'm pretty sure I've pieced together a good amount of what has occurred. I don't have everything yet. It's been too short of a time since it started, but
He
I
just waves his hand
have
in there.
suspicions.
No, that's not what I'm sure you remember how to get in here and get to this place. This is a relatively stable place in the dreaming, and if you should wish to get in contact, you can come here. Just keep the information of the Draught to yourself if you can, and keep in mind the Silver Path will reject anything evil or corrupt.
Oh, that's interesting. Well, thank you for this knowledge. I mostly just came alone because of how dangerous it is for most of my kind to be traveling around. But as it happens that I am the only one that knows what's going on right now, I will do my best to keep this a secret.
Good, and I would appreciate it if you would meet with us at least once every 2 or 3 months to make sure that we are on the same page and we can inform each other of anything that might affect each other's interests. I would hate for something like this.
I do agree, though maybe we can make a bit of an easier way for that kind of thing. You happen to have anything like
We do
you have
have
dealings in the
telephones.
material? Okay,
Yes.
you do material.
And we do have an easier way directly out of the freehold, but I'm not very eager to share the location of that place. Vampire.
I'm more than fine with that. I was more of speaking of the telephone particularly, as it would probably be the easiest way to do this without risking either of our existence.
I do think, however, that face-to-face meetings are more conductive to building a good working relationship. I would still prefer to meet face-to-face occasionally.
Maybe we could work something out where we can choose a different meeting spot for each of us. We go over to one another every other time.
That is agreeable. I would be willing to meet in your clan's usual meeting spot, provided that warehouse continues to.
I will ensure to inform you if there is a change of location or anything of that nature.
So in say 2 months, I will come visit you in your turn.
Okay. That is not my personal territory.
It may as well
Although
be. I have an understanding of how influence works, and you do not need to pretend with me. You control everything that goes on, effectively.
I feel that that overstates my control, but thank you for the compliment.
I would be interested. We have grown to trust each other somewhat more in a limited
That is
exchange of knowledge on other supernaturals, and particularly the history of the more hidden parts of.
I think that's pretty agreeable, especially as I was hoping that the various supernaturals around here would be possibly willing to even try and talk to each other as time went on, instead of, just us reaching out to the others.
The werewolves
Uh,
are highly impractical experience. And as far as the mages go, the few that I have seen here are either passing through or trying to harness the local magical energies in some crazy scheme.
I've met some of both of them. There is one pack that has come in here fairly recently that has been very interested in actually opening talks and warning about the other pack that's currently over at their, I think they called it a cairn.
I see. Might I assume that they are of the Fianna tribe then?
They called themselves, they definitely said a tribe name, but I'm forgetting if they called themselves the, what was it, Iron or the Glasswalkers?
I think by now, I'm not sure. Because I think by now it might be Glasswalkers, but I don't know for sure. Could be either or. But yes, you can.
I'm pretty sure they mentioned it was one of them, but I don't remember which one they referred it to. So I'll just say Glasswalkers, and if that's wrong, we'll just say it's the right one.
Ah, well. That's certainly a thing. Not convinced they would be as open to my kind. But certainly we can see what can be arranged.
I do hope to try and get the city in as peaceful of a state as we can hopefully get it. But with the current situation, I believe many supernatural are finding it fairly hard to move around, at least with their more open characteristics.
That isn't really a problem for us in a way. And generally speaking, when events like this happen, it's always possible to shut the doors of the and wait a couple.
But a decent amount of my kind are currently doing, excluding those of us that can get around the obstacles.
So, don't know who did it. You probably have suspicions. We do know that
I
a
have
building was destroyed around here, and that has been on the news. It's blamed as one of the potential causes of violence.
That is partly, completely on my behalf. One of my clanmates, had been trying to avoid punishment, and while he was, doing so, he got sabotaged in his own home. He kept many, many illegal items among his stash, and, they went up in the blaze.
Ah, a collector.
Yes. So he's now without his home for a moment. I was gonna actually go and meet with him after this and see if he needed any help, but uh, I had to try and find a way to explain everything. So I'm somewhat in control of the media with a couple of other members, and we managed to spin something of a believable story that has at least kept the supernaturals hidden. Sadly,
Good.
I don't think it really will help with the riots, though.
Yes, perhaps saying that the blacks are in league with communists was not the best approach to.
It was the best way to think of to really fully mask all of the supernatural actions that night. There was multiple problems, and it helped make sure no one questioned them.
Okay, give me a charismatic roll. Um, Child does not apply, enchanting voice does. So at a 4.
Okay, activate elder power. Dun 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 dun.
Okay, let
3
me
spot point.
see what that does.
It's based on their manipulation and subterfuge. My difficulty for them.
Okay, that's at the 5.
I add 7 dice. So let's see. Charisma etiquette, is that right?
Yes.
At 4.
At 4.
So specialties that could apply is just eloquent, which is up to you.
I would say yes. This is a noble, and he's one of the she, so you know, they're fucked in the head like that.
All right, 8 successes total then.
Okay. Well, you still have a long way to go before you even begin to compare with the previous vampire population of the city, so though this is an impressive confluence of events, I must have to say, I do hope you won't make a habit of helping things reach quite this fevered pitch.
We have been going through a very tumultuous time.
Yes.
The former leader decided to resign very suddenly, and I immediately attempted to try and pick up the pieces, but things have been blowing up consecutively since.
Well, I suppose that.
Well, this has been a most pleasant evening. Uh, unless there is anything else you wish to speak about, I do have at least one clanmate I know needs probably some help.
No, I think this will do just fine for first. I look forward to seeing you again. Doreen will escort you out.
I look forward to our further meetings as well. A nice little bow. Time to leave.
Okay. So, after that, I take it you're just trying to find Tyrone.
That's correct. I need to go find Tyrone, see if any of the other Malkavians need any help with all those riots and stuff going on.
I think pretty much all the Malkavians do have Obfuscate too, at least, so generally speaking, they're able to manage, and Tyrone probably just slept in the warehouse that day, and well, he's healed most of his damage.
I'll just go see if he needs any help that I can try and provide him.
Generally, you can give me a charisma empathy roll. This will be at a 6 because he's very distraught. But, you know, because literally his lab, his retainers, and all his traps blew up.
Yay! Look, I'm gonna take advantage of this fucking elder power while I can. I can't seem to use it all the time. Tyrone, what's your manipulation subterfuge?
Like a 4.
Like a 4. Okay, this is an impressively large dice pool. Sweet.
You need you.
I do. Charisma empathy, here we go. Damn the ones. Oh well.
Hey. So how do you try to comfort him? What do you tell him?
See, I have 2 options. I can either try and see about somewhat denying his paranoia, or I can verify his paranoia, or I can avoid it altogether. I think the third option will be the best option. So mostly we'll be talking about, you know, making sure he knows that he has a future beyond this. He can get a new place. He can find more materials.
Yeah,
Things of that nature.
He just tells you that he needs about $50 worth of household chemicals and he can start again. He can start again.
You see, denying his paranoia would basically make it super less effective. Accepting his paranoia would make it more effective. Ignoring his paranoia makes it basically how it is. Huzzah! Sidestep issues. He's Valkavian. I know you have an issue. Don't worry about it. We all do. So we'll just, accept it and move on.
Okay, so now that Allied is back, when we left off.
By the way, I'll just quickly say what I'm doing on the way back.
Okay.
Because it's basically just going to be what I'm doing along the way. I'm going to see about going to the people that was on the list and trying to be very, stealthy sleuth and just kind of use my dementation to lower people's emotions for a while.
Ah, you mean the list of the various ringleaders?
Yep.
Did passion require blood? I don't think it did.
It did not. It just requires them hearing my voice. Usually required at least a good sentence or so, but that's all.
Well, it requires that you actually talk to them. So yeah.
Yeah. So I might not even get everybody. It just depends what situation they're in and such. But basically, just going up as a random girl and even just asking directions or things like.
Okay. Give me a perception awareness roll. It's not. Well, what do you have?
Oh, wait. That was
you-
wrong.
Was it?
Yes, because you said alertness, right?
No, awareness.
Oh, yeah,
That is wrong.
that's still wrong. My
So go
bad.
ahead and re-roll.
Mixed them up.
You have insightful, right? For perception?
That is correct.
Okay. Well, you would notice that in some of the cases, and this would be among the people that were the most violent, it doesn't seem to take, and they're not the way they were described. It's like, it's almost as if they care a great deal about resolving things peacefully and have developed an abhorrence to bloodshed. And if they were the way they were described previously, then yeah, that would be a pretty marked change, and Michelle is right. Someone was fucking with them. Enough so to
This
make
is
them
all good things.
enough to make them partially resistant to you trying to deaden those emotions which might have been supernaturally instilled.
If I could tell that they were like that before deadening the emotions, I would actually really consider heightening them, but I am unaware of what they're doing, so I won't.
It would probably resist
But
heightening them as well, because it's like probably like a carefully calibrated implant.
that's hilarious. But I will accept that apparently somebody is helping the work here. Sweet.
Yeah, Michelle did tell you that it was happening even before the riots. This was one of the things she reported.
Yep. Well, now I'm actually looking around and finding it for myself.
Yeah, it's not. It's
Apparently,
like about a
noticeable.
maybe at most a third of the people on your list. It's not anyone by any stretch, or it's not everyone by any stretch. It's just, like someone went and did something to the worst of the lot.
Well, I'll see about affecting some of those that are still somewhat gung ho about it, but otherwise, yeah, heading home.
Okay. Right. So, Allied, when we left off with you, you heard a sound, and the hatch to the roof was slowly rising.
I'm grabbing my bag and I'm fucking going.
Okay.
Oh,
You're just making a run for it?
at the bag, yeah, I'm not leaving a demon behind.
Okay. Well, then it's gonna get fun. So,
I don't know who's popped out of the hatch.
you are over on the other roof when people start climbing up onto the roof.
Who the fuck are they?
Well,
Do I know who they are, or?
you don't recognize them, but they
Oh.
do seem to be wearing robes.
Oh! Draco,
Yes?
do I even need to try to roll a cult here to make that connection?
Well, what
Rogue
connection?
figures. I have it earthbound.
It
There's
does.
some sketchy shit.
It might have been stalling you, yes, to get its servants here.
Yeah, no. I'm going. I'm taking off with it. Like, fuck that.
Okay. So, Allied,
Yeah.
you're gonna love this.
Oh, I'm in danger.
Because... Yeah, you can definitely sense danger, and you're pretty sure it's coming from these guys. Because one of them is holding a crystal-studded wand towards you. Is
oh, they're mages!
waving his other hand, muttering something. It's starting to look like...
I'm just gonna go down one of the alleyways. I'm just going down one of the alleyways. I'm not gonna clear the next building up. I'm going down.
Shit!
I'll handle the fucking police. I'm not dealing with fucking mages. Not without a gun.
Okay. Then, give me a Dex Athletics roll.
Difficulty?
Difficulty?
There's good news.
That is the magic roll. To hit roll will be like a Dex Occult on his part. But
So
Dex Athletics.
what am I rolling?
You're rolling Dex Athletics. That's essentially gonna be a dodge once he rolls.
No, I meant difficulty. My apologies.
6. He's essentially just tossing a fireball at you.
Lightning reflexes. That would work here, wouldn't it?
It would. So it singes your face as it sizzles past you. Give me a Rotrack roll.
Oh fuck. Courage at. That's courage, right?
That's courage.
Courage at 5.
No, it's
6.
Let's call it a 6. 6 seems about right. It's you.
I'm fine.
Literally passed in front of your face. Oh yeah, no, fuck this.
What spell of fire is it though? Is the question here, Draco? Is it the normal mage fire or is it the bad mage fire?
Well, it was sizzling blue at the edges, and he tossed some soot in the air when casting it, so who knows?
Yeah, no, this is the bad guy fire. I am just. I need to get a fucking gun.
Don't you?
I can't go anywhere with these guys on me. That's the issue.
Allied, you have the assault rifle in the bag next to the Earthbound, packed tight.
Yeah, I need to get some distance.
You have celerity.
Oh shit, you're right. I can just kind of celerity that I get it out and zip it back up, can't I?
Well, you could also just run away. Either way, you have celerity.
No, because they're gonna keep hunting. I have to assassinate these guys. I need to get some distance and I need to set shit up. They want the Earthbound. I have the Earth.
You could just leave them the Earthbound.
No, fuck that. Then I'm in trouble.
Are you though?
Yeah. Go on. Look, okay, don't bully the don't bully the I was gonna say don't bully the demon and his cultists, alright? He's just really kinky about it. Oh wait, no, these are the these would be in the Fanday one a day. Oh, I'm in real danger. Oh shit.
I should be having his beard.
Man,
like
why aren't the
this if
fucking
I'm using
technocrats ever
this.
using their
I mean, you'd think it would be better for you if the technocrats raided you?
I'm wondering why they never show up when you need them, but then they just show up to fuck the players.
Oh no, you just need to learn how to take full advantage of them.
So what you're saying is if I start like shooting up a bunch of black people, they'll show up?
They didn't before.
That's
fair
likely not going to do it. What would actually far more likely do it? Start bringing the fight into the streets. That's not a recommendation.
I know that was already gonna happen. I'm gaining some distance and getting my gun out.
Okay, how many slurp actions are you activating if you wish to do this?
So to open up action action, isn't it? Or are
I
you
would
gonna hand
say
that?
Essentially, it would take 2 celerity actions to open the bag, get the gun out safely, and zip it back up. Because the Earthbound, he was packed pretty securely, but you still need to make sure you don't make skin contact accidentally.
Yeah. All right. So then 2. So I'll do 3 because then it lets me actually move again, right?
Okay, so your main action to keep running, celerity to
Mhm.
open even wider, and then two actions to get the gun out and into your hand safely.
Yes, with it zip backed up.
Okay. Sure, you now have your gun in your hands, you're on the street level. And hopefully
on the
none of the
sidewalk.
patrols saw you zipping at lightning speed through the streets.
That's not a problem right now. I could be excused. There's bad mages after me. Duck it into an alleyway too.
Okay. Give me a wit stealth roll.
Which say a what?
A wit
With
stealth.
stealth.
Difficulty 6, correct? Or to be 5 because of how dark it is. Oh no, if they're mages, that doesn't fucking matter. Fuck. No, I am in danger. Why'd I have to leave my bodyguards at home?
You're one bodyguard.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, no, all of them went fucking home because they were fucking
Give me a perception alertness roll.
perception. Perception what?
Perception alertness.
At 6 again.
Sure.
Hey,
You think you hear faint voices from the roof above. It sounds like people are
I'm gonna.
kind of in low voices calling out to each other, and it's almost like they're, no, I think he's said, and yeah, nowadays, yeah, they're.
Shit, I gotta keep fucking moving. I need to. I feel like I'm playing my fucking human again. I remember my training. Oh fuck. Shit. Is there any like ladders or anything like nearby? Like to get back to the roof?
You can head for the nearest fire escape.
Would that be a stealth roll to go up it quietly?
Yes, it would be. It would be dex stealth though, at 7.
Shit, I guess I'll just try to make some more distance then to get to another ladder so I can have the range on them.
Okay.
Even though they shoot fireballs, yeah.
That's what you.
What do you say?
That's what you wish to do. Go for a ladder that's try to make a bit of distance and get up on the roof.
Yeah.
Okay. Give me a dex stealth roll.
Oh no. Dex stealth 2, 4, 6, 7.
It's still
7,
gonna be at a
7.
7. Keep in mind you have
No, that's
celerity
fine.
dots to add to this.
Oh, thank you. So that's 10 at 7 then.
Yeah.
Yep.
Oh, well, shit.
Okay. You climb up to the roof. Give me a luck die.
Oh no. Oh fuck.
Okay.
Low average. It's not horrible though.
Okay. So you peek up, and looks like there's 2 dudes. Not too far from you.
Are they wearing robes?
They seem to be wearing robes. And they seem to have guns.
I'm gonna put them both down.
Okay. Give me an initiative roll.
Oh well. How the fuck? Bro, he was like, oh, you fell from my trap card. Where the fuck am I on this map? Am I even on this map?
You're probably not.
Alright, and then a modifier is 3 for my celerity, right?
Yep.
Oh, well, alright then.
Okay. So, they're not quite within point blank, but they're within pretty close range. You could either shoot upwards and stay on the fire escape, or you could climb up and get into point blank. And keep in mind, you can
Um,
fire
I-
up to 3 shots or 3 3-round bursts in a single round, because you have an assault rifle.
I want to fire 2 3-round bursts and use the other one to get back down so they can't just, like, fireball.
Well, no, that's the limitation of the weapon. So you can... That's just... Like, no matter how many celerity actions you go, the mechanism of the gun can't cycle fast enough to attack more than 3 times with
Okay.
it. That's the...
So if I fire 2 3-round bursts, that's 2 celerity actions, correct?
not necessarily.
Oh.
You can split your main action as well. The way 3-round bursts work, it's +1 to the difficulty to hit, but
Yeah.
it is gonna be a +2 dice to the attack. So you could go up, get within point blank, hopefully mow
Okay.
them down, and then use celerity action to duck back down.
Alright, I'll do that then. That combat's weird. Sure. Steven, bro, who the fuck's Steven?
You don't know him yet. Maybe you will.
Maybe I will. Maybe he'll die. Who the fuck knows? And before these are the fucking good guys. You murdered all the people we sent to help you! What do you mean I murdered them?
I'm sorry, they threw a fireball at me. I took that as a threat.
No, that's understandable. You're a Brewhall. Alright, well, roll fucking frenzy.
Someone's losing cult, I feel. Okay.
There's a lot of names on here.
Interesting.
There's a lot more fucking mages up here than I fucking thought there were. I was told that there was 4. There's 5. Who the fuck's got obfuscate?
Most of them are not on the rooftops yet, and not necessarily all the cultists are up there.
There's a whole pack of them!
There's like
There's 8.
there's like 5
You
or
moved
6.
so fast, they haven't all got up yet.
There's 5 or 6 people on the rooftops, and it looks like, more might come up. But yeah, you just whoomped. It's been like
There's
what?
a fucking flock of mages!
It's been like 20 seconds.
No, I know, but there's a flock of. Oh my god, I am in danger. There's more than I thought there would be. So should I roll with a shoot Draco?
Yes. Yes, you should. And how are you
Alright, so
splitting?
it's
I assume you're splitting your main action. And then using celerity to duck back. Right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
So
2, 5, 6, 7 dice at what
you
difficulty?
have a total of 9 dice in this, which you have to split between 2 attacks, but each attack has +2 on top of that.
And it's at point blank, so difficulty starts fairly low.
So hold on, I have 9 dice I have to split between 2 attacks, you said, right?
Yes, so one will be, I assume, at 4 dice. One will be at 6 dice, one will be at 7, because each attack then gets +2 for the burst.
Yes, alright, so.
And try to keep track of your ammo, because you had one clip that had like 20 rounds left in it and 4 extra clips that were full, so
Alright. So
in
this is
this,
7 dice.
like, you literally might need to reload in this fight for like the first time ever in any of the games, so.
I'm just gonna shoot some of them up and leave if I keep seeing more pop out of the fucking roof.
Wait, one moment. So I think we do need to tell Ally just a little bit. So shooting people that are generally mortal in the head is generally
Not even for the head.
is generally a pretty decent idea because 3 successes kill them.
3 really? Just 3 successes kills them?
It's a house rule that allows you to take ghouls out more easily than vampires.
Does it apply to normal people or mages?
Yes.
Well, yes. Gunfire to the head
Mages
is
are
bad.
technically normal people, which is why I wanted to point
So
it out.
what's the Wait, so what's the difficulty to hit the head right now then?
7.
And to hit the body would be 6?
No, it would be 5.
It would be 5. Because it's +1
Alright,
difficulty due to using the burst.
I'll
Yep.
do
Hitting the head is hitting the head is +2
I'll aim for the
difficulty,
head, guys.
1 damage. +1 damage.
I'll aim for the head.
So
Okay.
So
Okay.
not a botch,
Well-
just a miss.
The second attack comes in at the end, by the way. Because extra actions happen after everyone's taken their main action.
like celerity. Yeah.
Okay.
I should have just stuck with what I wanted to do because I keep forgetting that fucking fact about celerity. Well, I'm dead.
Alright, roll a luck die for me.
Nope,
Okay.
I'm dead.
So they just have sidearms. None of these cultists that are in your face has a sawn-off shotgun ready to go.
They'll conjure that up real fast.
Remember, you can spend blood.
It's too late now. He didn't activate his fortitude.
I know. Next round.
If there...
If I get that far. Should have done what I wanted to do.
Okay, this is...
Hey, Alex, when you die, can I get the demon?
No, you
these
can jump off
are...
and kill yourself.
The cultists just level their magnums at your head. The prophesized god is in your backpack. You have a destiny point. You're not gonna die here no matter what happens.
No, I'll just die. Fuck it.
Not
This is what, lethal damage, right? So I rolled a
yes.
soap.
Yeah, rolled
Is it
soap.
just these two shooting?
I'm gonna say the others. This was not where they expected you to pop up or be. So I'm gonna say that the others are surprised.
took 1,
Took 3.
4 total.
Yeah. And now you can shoot your other split attack.
Do my wound penalties apply to this now?
Yes.
They will, unless you spend a willpower point, which you can do at
There
any
is
point.
So I had 6 dice. So I have 4 fucking dice to hit.
You can spend a willpower point if you want to.
Yes, let me spend willpower points with fucking mages of all things.
You have Iron Will. There's no way they're gonna be able to mind control you. Nightfall are a bitch to dominate.
Yeah, we're also vampires. It takes a very specific kind of
Whatever.
mix of.
Sure, I'll listen to the fucking peanut gallery again.
Wow, the salt flows.
Yup.
Yeah, no, fucking, I forget the GMs here. Fucking, that's even the wrong fucking difficulty.
Okay,
Oh well, this one at least fucking hit.
so that's 8 dice of damage.
He is
This is a
severely hurt.
burst, so this is a burst. So don't I roll damage 3 times?
No,
No.
not the way the system works, unfortunately.
All right.
So you have a select action
Whatever.
for a move. I'd say that gives you enough speed to make it to the bottom if you wish to go all the way down the ladder.
Yeah, no, I'm going.
Okay?
That guy's not running after you, at least. He's not dead, though.
Okay. Well, Do you intend to continue combat, or are you more interested in getting away from these fuckers?
I'm gonna heal my damage, and I'm gonna do hit and run things with them.
Okay. So you go down, then we're gonna continue initiative. Next round, what do you do?
I'm gonna gain distance again, a couple buildings over, pop back up, shoot at them again, and repeat.
Don't you want to spend blood healing or fortitude?
Yes, I said I spend blood healing.
Oh.
I think that if you are also actively running and going to take shots, you are gonna need to roll if you want to heal on the same turn. Otherwise, you're gonna need to take 2 turns.
What do I have to roll?
It's a stamina plus fortitude plus survival at 8. But if you botch, you can't heal for the rest of the combat. If you fail, you waste the blood. If you succeed, you heal normally.
Then I'll stop for a turn. I'll stop running for a fucking second and heal up, hidden, and then go back out.
Yeah, you can slow down for a second and duck into a doorway long enough to heal. Fine.
Yeah.
Okay. Give me another luck die roll.
Oh no.
Okay.
How do you do, Magi? Nice house you have.
They do here. Because clearly you're supernatural of some kind, which they didn't expect. Not necessarily anyway. Clearly you're strong enough to be running around like a motherfucker. And you have firearms. And you took 2 shots to the head like it was nobody's business and kept going. You know, I think they would do what any smart nerd would do. Retreat and rethink their approach to life.
These are terrible cultists. I'm disappointed in them.
So, what do you do after you heal?
I want to go to as I'm gonna go fucking look at the rooftops and see if I.
Do you wish to do so stealthily?
Yes.
Or do you wish to just... Okay.
No, stealthy.
Give me a dex stealth roll. At a 6 this time. Because you're even further away. And, you know. Okay. You peer up cautiously this time, and there's a good dozen people on the roof by now, and you see 3 sniper rifles among them, and they seem to be scanning the rooftops, waiting for you to pop up. They don't seem to have noticed you yet. There's a clump of people in the middle who are conversing among themselves, gesticulating wildly, because apparently things aren't going according to plan.
Do any of them look super important? Like high ranking, they have more shiny bits on them than any others?
Well, generally the ones in the that are actually talking seem to be the ones in charge, as far as you can tell, but that's about it.
So there should be 6. Let me see. 7 notables. There's 3 people with sniper rifles. They are looking around. There's the 3 people conversing with each other, and there's somebody there that has a wand. That's crystal.
Can I do an? Here's a question: with this stealth roll, would this cover me while I'm doing an aim shot, Draco, or do I have to roll for each of the 3 snipers?
I wouldn't let you aim, but you're within the normal range of a sniper rifle. Or not a sniper rifle, a assault rifle. Because that has like 100 yards. And you're still definitely close enough. If you wish to ambush them, you would need to make another dex stealth roll, and this would be contested by, say, the 2 highest perception alertness pools in the group. And if they didn't notice you, you would be able to launch a stealth attack and get bonus dice for a properly set up stealth attack.
Would I be able to then get away from the fight before they just kind of pelt me with everything they have?
After that, you would be back in initiative. So, since you have currently the highest initiative, you could try and make a break for it, yes.
Okay, I think I'll try that then.
Okay. Okay. So, do you wish to pick a specific target, or do you wish to just pick one randomly?
I want to whack their leaders.
Okay. Alternatively, you could just walk up on the rooftop and try to roll. Well, at this range, it would be difficult yet, but you could just try and plow into that clump of talking people with full auto. You still have... Actually, no. You fired 2 3-round bursts, so you're just below half clip.
14 bullets.
Yeah, it's not enough for the maneuver. You
Very-
could reload and do a full auto into that clump.
I've always figured that full auto means I just say who gets shot, right?
Well, full auto, or rather the strafe, would mean that you essentially designate a clump of people that you want to target, and then you hit as many targets as you have successes, or if there's more success than targets, you can assign more than one to a single target. But essentially, you know, it's a way to hit a lot of people at once.
You say there's a difficulty for my distance?
Yes,
Yep.
because you're not in point blank.
And I can't aim.
Not with a full auto, I would say no.
I mean, that would still be a surprise attack, right? So they don't expect the fucking vampire to pop back up.
I mean, they expect you to pop up. Their occult is definitely watching for you.
So it's my what dice am I rolling to pull off this surprise attack?
Not.
Dex survival,
I'll let this be an ambush. So first of all, you dug down and you reload, presumably, so you can just empty a clip into them. Okay.
Yep.
You do that. Okay. Give me a dex stealth.
Oh, hold on real quick. I'm trying to keep 20 of those. 6. So that would give me 4.
Any of them have really good perception alertness. Really good. For a variety
So
of
then Dex. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I have 10 dice for this. What's the difficulty for that? Flat 6.
Yes, but this is gonna be contested by essentially the two of them that have the best pulls for this.
Will lightning reflexes apply with this?
No. Lightning reflex is more for dodges.
Alright. God damn it.
Yes, Demi. Yes. Okay. That's good enough. I don't think the other one had like 4 in that. Yeah. Yeah, essentially 2 of them notice you just as you're about to open up, so you don't get bonus dice from the stealth, but they aren't quick enough to take defensive actions either.
Alright.
These are literally the mechanics as written for stealth attacks.
Ten dice at 8. Let's see the botch. Yep, fucking knew it. Beat them, but still fucking lose.
Okay. And I presume after that you duck back down to avoid getting sniped.
Yep.
Okay, you duck back down. What do you do after
So
that?
Draco, I have a question now. Draco,
Yeah.
when it comes to contested roles like that, it's varying degrees, not if you beat them, correct?
Both in the case of a stealth ambush. If you beat them by
Can
one
you then next time
success, by one.
Can you let me know that next time then?
Okay, here's how it works. If you beat them by one success on a stealth ambush, they can't try to dodge you. They're surprised, they can't attempt to get out of the way. You just make the attack normally. If you beat them by more than one, then the extra successes add to your attack pool and give you extra dice.
I did not know that at all. I don't normally fucking do this type of stuff. So when it comes to these rules like that, can you fucking explain that to me next
I was
time, please?
trying to explain to you, Allied.
Keep trying to go right through all of it. We're trying to talk to you to walk through it, but
Yeah, I think the salt is getting in the way slightly. In all honesty. Because we are trying to explain it to you.
You know, fuck it, I'm just gonna go to the Archon.
Okay?
I'm done with the combat rules in this game.
Alright. So you continue on your way.
Yep.
Okay. Give me a perception alertness roll. Because you're gonna love what happens.
Difficulty, and is this varying shades of degree?
This is difficulty 6, and this is just to see how much you notice of what happens afterwards. This isn't gonna put you in any danger. So, as you're heading away, one of the patrol choppers, loaded with military personnel, comes over the rooftops, where there are a lot of people with guns, firing them apparently. There's a lot of gunfire from over there. You think you hear people screaming in pain, possibly dying.
Well, at least something went fucking helpful, went useful.
So, essentially, they are apparently in no state to pursue you at the moment. At the very least, thoroughly distracted. So, you wanna go get the gems or whatever?
Yeah, I'm going to the Archon. I fucking said I was gonna hand over an Earthbound. I have an Earthbound to hand over.
I think that was the Earthbound talking to you.
Yeah. That's
Oh
in
wait, what did he
character.
say?
So, you wanna go get the gems or something?
After what your cultist just tried to do to me?
Whoa, whoa! Dude! Why would I go through all that song and dance about getting cultists if I had a fucking well-armed group of assholes like that?
Are you saying they're another fucking demons group?
I don't know what they're fucking are. They're mortals throwing magic around.
Yeah, no, that is kind of neat.
If they wouldn't mind, I would have sabotaged you when you were trying to shoot them. What the fuck is wrong with you?
I'm just gonna go hand his ass off. The gank from the mages didn't help push that.
Okay, so what do you tell him? Because he's gonna have questions about you taking him somewhere.
I'm just not gonna answer. I'm just gonna be just peeved.
Okay. Allied,
Yeah.
give me a fortitude roll.
Flat fortitude.
Yeah.
Uh-oh. 3 at 6.
Yes.
I've just been holocausted, haven't I?
No, but the backpack is suddenly very hot. You think you
I think I
smell
have a
something
gut.
burning. It happened as you were jumping across the rooftop, and perhaps it had intended that to be more effective and just fall to the ground down below.
Oh, that's being pretty risky about its jade then.
Perfect reliquaries have an auto soak.
Ah, shit, it's a perfect reliquary.
I
Fuck.
don't know how he's in a perfect reliquary if it's this small.
He might be weak.
I was wondering too. It seemed really small and pretty expensive, but
Yeah,
not that
no,
bad.
it's a.
Perfect reliquaries can come in various shapes and sizes. For a weak spirit, if it's a material that's valued, it could be, relatively small.
I mean, there's relatively small and expensive, and then there's just a jade statue.
Yeah.
I could go to any store in my state here and probably find something similar.
Well, yes, in modern day, but it's the belief of the people who made it that's important. If it's the most expensive thing they could find and they spent a year aligning it to its name, then
I will remember this when I make my own Earthbound.
I'm just gonna keep going with him. I'm gonna.
okay.
This is how I will justify an iron statue for an Earthbound.
If you spend a year painstakingly carving its true name on the inside of the statue, then yes, it could count.
But yeah, no, I'm taking him still to the fucking.
Okay, alright. Here's the thing though. At least part of your backpack does seem to be on fire now. So,
Weapons and stuff.
so give me a courage roll. At 7, because this is technically threatening to burn you even though your fortitude is holding for the moment.
Oh no, that's not it. How the fuck do I roll 0 dice at difficulty 7? Hold up. Oh, come the fuck on.
You're good.
There we go.
Okay, so the fire isn't a problem.
I'm gonna activate Fortitude while I'm dealing with this, just so I have the auto soaks.
Okay, how much are you activating? And also
I'll
re-roll initiative because this is the next combat essentially.
Are you for fucking?
He's gonna keep trying to burn you while you're running. Is the idea?
Is Fortitude? I thought it was 1 blood point for all levels of Fortitude, wasn't it?
No.
No.
That's celerity.
No, that's
Yeah.
potence.
No, that's not celerity either. You're just thinking revised. V20 does
Yeah.
it completely different.
I don't have the blood for this.
Yeah, it takes a lot of blood out of you.
Just sort of. Well,
I'll fucking have one active.
yeah, but re-roll initiative. Because, not that I think you can lose this, but yeah, no, you're good.
Yeah, he straight up couldn't lose it, but we still need it just for the tracker.
Okay. You can't see it, but you get the distinct impression that it's not happy with you.
I'm not happy with it.
Okay. Then you're mutually unhappy
far
with
from
each
the
other.
How far
Like
from
a
the
good-
Archon's house am I?
You're actually, by now, pretty close, I would say. You could make it there another, I don't know, 10, 15, 20 minutes, depending on how much you have to work to avoid patrols seeing you.
Is that with celerity on or off?
That's with
Off.
celerity off. And it's still a ways to go with someone constantly trying to burn you.
Fair enough. Nope, I guess it's
Pretty
fucking
close,
hide and
but
seek.
far enough.
Yes, it's hide and seek with the flaming earthbound.
Also, that would make hiding a lot harder. Given that, you know, fire makes light.
Yeah. I mean, I can't leave him here. There's people after him already. So,
Essentially, you can't necessarily see him, but for the purpose of this, he's gonna use more lores on you.
that's understandable.
Luckily, he's convinced that he can't use the voice of heaven on you.
Yeah, no, that's probably the best fucking thing and problem here. He's convinced that I'm immune to that. Is there a payphone on the street, Draco?
Sure. There's probably people patrolling it with pretty decent regularity, but there's definitely gonna be payphones on the street.
I need the Archon to come to fucking me. I can't get to them. Now with the demon acting uppity.
I mean, you could just try and smash it.
I don't know what happens then.
You don't.
And all the shit this thing fucking put me through, I want something out of it.
It literally offered you gems.
And then its cultists showed up and threw fireballs at me.
Those weren't his cultists, though.
I don't
He
believe
doesn't
that.
know that.
Yeah, no, I just don't believe that.
Okay. By the way, I should remember to take down 2 dots of cult for the mage that had that. Because that is fucking gone.
The mage that had that. Oh, no mages?
Yes. Why do you think I rolled only 4 dice for a magical attack?
That's right. There was one Nathandi, and he brought his cult with him.
And then his cult got fucking fast topped. God damn it.
I think you eventually did hear like a lightning crack and a helicopter crashing.
That just means more helos would have been scrambled.
Well, yeah.
That cult wasn't getting out of there fucking alive.
That's okay.
Not without correspondence.
It's funny you should say that.
If they had correspondence, they should have fucking found me already.
How do you think they found you
I'm gonna
originally?
Him using his powers. Oh, well, and he's using his power. Fuck. Yeah, no, fucking, let's go. We gotta get you to fucking somewhere you can't just keep melting through.
Okay, so what do? Your turn to declare.
Is there anything up on the roof I can scoop up to, like, carry him with that's not as flammable?
You could try. The problem is that he is in a backpack on your back, burning, I assume.
Oh, then, how long would you say until it burns through, like, completely?
You don't know. It doesn't feel like a super hot fire, but it is fire.
I will then, as I said before, I'm gonna spend Fort to 2, and I'm gonna
How much?
hit down my blood. Huh?
How much fortitude are you activating?
I just said 2. I already ticked off the
Okay.
2 blood.
2 fortitude.
And-
Excellent. Good to know.
I mean, what exactly actually went off in his backpack? He only got
Nothing.
one success.
I think he tried to use Holocaust.
Well, he's wrapped in like rags and stuff, so some of them would have been, parts of them would have been dry enough to catch.
No.
So I'm gonna put him down and get my ammo out there.
One moment, if we're gonna be fair. So did you use Ignite or Holocaust? He's convinced it's Holocaust. So
Actually, yeah, no,
We don't know.
that's
Which one is
a fair point. Looking at it, so yes. Oh no!
What?
I just realized, gunpowder and other explosive materials. You have 3 full and 1 half empty clips on you still. And it's an
No, no,
AoE.
Yeah, no, they're on me.
It's a 4-yard radius. It's his faith rating in yards.
Yep, when he did that, his gunpowder would have went off.
So he used fucking Ignite then.
Yes.
So yeah, no,
Oh,
the
well,
backpack
fuck.
wouldn't. At least it's lethal. But
Yeah. Well, that's fucking 6 dice I get to try to soak with.
oh, give me a
Other good
second.
news, it's not meant to explode in a way that will harm you in this case, unless the bullets just happen to go at you.
Well,
That's
they
the
shouldn't,
good news.
but
Well, that's the thing. That's a lot of bullets going off at once. Give me a luck roll, allied. Let's see how well you had stored in a way that couldn't risk. Okay.
not bad for once.
Did you reload the gun?
I think he did, as far
What'd
as
you
I
say?
understood it.
Did you reload the
Did you
gun?
reload the gun?
Yes.
Okay. So, this is probably gonna mangle the magazine receiver. Unfortunately.
Gun's probably totaled.
Whatever, it's fine.
But this is gonna be bashing.
6 oh, this is the damage dice then?
Yes.
Yep.
And this is bashing, none of it is hitting anything vulnerable, it's just take like 8 point of bashing for.
God fucking damn it, this asshole.
Okay, since
So yeah, when he used that,
yeah. It didn't ignite the backpack, so instead of what he was gonna do, he's gonna try and ignite again, because he needs to burn through that.
So he's gonna try to ignite the backpack, and I'm gonna keep going with making sure he doesn't fall the fuck out.
Okay, you want
Basically.
to try and go for the next roof and keep going?
I want to make sure, yeah, but if he goes to fall, I'll like,
I'll let you
Do I have to
abort
spend
into
a
trying to catch him if he's in danger of falling out. How about that?
Yes.
Okay. Good. Good. That was a stamina survival roll. Okay. So,
that might be enough for clothing.
that is enough for clothing. And this is essentially a flame that, for this turn, is covering your entire body because all your clothing ignites. So you're gonna be running naked now. You did have Fortitude running, though.
Yeah.
So, roll the third dice of Fortitude to see if that's a success. Okay, so you take 1.
Take 1 egg.
I'm gonna fucking die doing this. And it's not even the fucking Archon that can actually help me that's there.
Okay, so give me a roll of willpower at 6 to see about aborting into catching him, because he's definitely falling.
7 dice at 6.
Okay, and give me a Dex Athletics roll to catch him.
9 dice at 6. Ah, this one should have lightning reflexes.
It does. So you kind of skid to a halt on the edge of the roof and catch it and just yank yourself back from the edge.
We didn't even clear the fucking building, did we?
No.
Motherfucker, I fucking hate Earthbounds.
So, its plan wasn't really to be in your hand.
Now I'm in danger. By a lot.
You
Quick.
know, I think it's
Toss
time
it away.
for Lore of Celestials too. Unsoakable bashing. Let's rend your brain.
Don't I
It
get a
could-
resistance against that?
Let's see. I don't think so.
Especially since I'm a vampire?
It specifically says that unlike normal bashing damage, this mental assault cannot be soaked.
Alright. Whatever.
Okay. So what do you do?
There's nothing I can fucking do. I have enough fucking lore. I have 2 fucking thing for, what is it, fucking mages to have a rough idea about fucking correspondence. I know mages are after him. Put him down, they can fucking snatch his ass. Can't keep holding on to him though, because you're gonna fucking torpor me otherwise. Can't smash it because I don't know what the fuck what happens then.
That might be the least of evils at this point, because the mages probably want him for nefarious purposes.
And there's no guaranteeing that he will die if this item is smashed, or how much strength, or how hard it is gonna to smash his little jade statue.
Well, here's the thing. Trying to stall for more time is probably a thing that won't work. So what options does that leave you? You can smash it or you can leave it. Because being in its presence without doing something about it is rapidly becoming untenable.
I need to get to the phone booth and make the call.
Okay, you can just try and leave it on the rooftop and then come back with the Archon.
I want to leave him somewhere I can see.
He puts it on the edge of the roof really quick and Celerity's away.
Yeah, and I'll celerity back up.
I
and
will
make the
allow
phone
you
call.
to put it on like the corner of the roof and just step off the roof.
You know what? No, fuck. I'm gonna bring him. Oh no, he would get an action, wouldn't he? Then, if I brought him to the ground level with me.
Yeah, he would definitely try and fuck you along the way. If you can get out of his range,
fucking
you should
sure.
be okay.
Sure, I'll put him up there and I'll fucking quickly go make that phone call when there's no, guards.
Okay.
You can't ignite me anymore. There's nothing to cook me with.
Technically you're skinned, but I think even with you, that's like a 4. So
Okay, so let's see. We're gonna say that you're able to clear enough distance, because you're a strong fucker, to get out of the range of what it was trying to do, because what is effectively AoE and soakable bashing, it should have some limitations, and it makes sense to base it off of his fate, like similar powers.
Oh yeah, definitely.
So he can't reach you with that unless he uses, which he might not even have.
Well, I mean, if he uses mastery, then we have a fucking issue because he just hurt everybody inside the building. Oh,
I know.
were you
The
running
building might
inside-
be on fire, yes. 4 yards is a lot. That's 2 floors down.
Yeah, no, I need to make the phone call real quick.
Okay.
Well, actually, that's somewhat helpful in at least one way. They can't easily get up to him.
Okay. Alright. You rush down,
Yeah.
naked. It's a payphone.
I have no money, huh? No, fuck, I gotta go. Oh, not, coins don't burn. There's no coins on the fucking floor up there.
It really depends how fast his clothing burned. So
They're probably scattered all over the alleyway where you were about to jump over. Along with the
Fucking-
flaming chunks of clothing.
Sure, let me try to fucking find like a quarter and a nickel.
Okay. You
probably
go.
don't even need that much. They were really cheap then.
You can certainly find some of your coins given some time. At that point, you can see that the top 2 floors of the building seem to be on fire.
Oh my fucking
You go to the phone. You dial.
Yeah, no, go to the fucking phone.
And you see that the flames seem to have a green tinge to them now. Almost as if someone is steadily making them more intense to melt the concrete under
Just
him.
let me make the fucking phone call. I ignore the fucking flames for a moment and make the fucking phone call.
Okay. Luckily for
I'm
you,
well aware the
it's the
fucking-
Archon's voice that picks up.
Hello?
Oh, Seacard, it's you. What is going on?
There's a hold on, stop. I'm a few. I give them the stream. I'm over here. This fucking statue woke up. It's been trying to kill me, and now the building's on fucking fire because it's insane.
What? What? Oh,
Please come fucking help me. I am naked in the street. The fucking guards are probably coming.
okay,
Just
okay,
go
I got it. So a Tremere is trying to assassinate you and he animated a statue. Is that right?
It's a demon! It's a demon!
Just shocked silence from the other end. Okay, get out of there.
And leave the statue. It's being hunted by mages. They're shooting fire like this guy.
Yeah, get out of there. Get out of there. We'll regroup and consider our next course of action. Just leave.
What do you mean just leave the statue?
Please don't make it worse. Please, whatever has happened, don't make it worse. We're already under martial law. Please don't make it worse.
It's too late. The buildings are. I can hear their screams.
You see that corner of the building that it's resting on slowly starting to glow red.
What the fuck? How do I kill it?
I don't know!
What? Fucking get another phone and call somebody else that does. Call the other Archon.
He's out questioning witnesses. He hasn't been back yet. He might be caught under martial law. There's patrols everywhere.
Call her fucking Jessica then. He has to fucking do something.
I mean, it's melting the building!
The building is literally melting.
You'd think that corner of the building is slowly starting to sag.
I might just disappear for like a moment or two. I might have to catch it.
Please don't make it worse! Please!
What do you mean it woke up because of the violence in the city?
I was gonna call you about that! Do you know anything about the White Savior?
The corner of the building's going! I should really be going to catch that thing now! Does he look good? Anyway, no, what happens if the statue smashes? Just make an estimated guess.
Okay. I'm gonna make an intelligence roll for the Archon with like no special occult knowledge.
Are you for fucking real?
She's a political caretaker. She's supposed to make sure cities don't go to war with each other.
Well, this is now on her when she tells me the advice.
Literally not her job.
It doesn't. Why don't I have the number of the other? Why can't she grab another phone line and call our fucking dad?
Just yelling at you that she doesn't know he's not back yet. Just watch from a safe distance. I'm calling the Justicar. Shit, it's all gone to hell.
Fucking call him! I told you to call! Get the other phone!
She hangs up.
You whore! Fucking slam the fucking phone into the fucking...
The statue falls to the ground.
What'd you say?
Statue falls to the ground. The roof has sagged enough that it just
I would have
slides
tried
off.
to get it. Can I grab it?
Okay. You rush up. You grab it.
I fucking put it down and back the fuck up. No. Hot potato.
No, it's cool to the touch.
Oh. Really?
I think he's doing hot potato anyway. He doesn't want to be completely
Yeah, no,
near
like,
it.
I don't know if he's still awake. Like,
Yeah, you grab it, instinctively let it go, and then you realize, wait, that wasn't hot at all.
is he still awake?
Well, you hear a low snarl in your mind. Dude,
Oh, yeah, no, he's still awake.
just fuck off. I'll mail you the money. Just fuck
No,
off.
it's too late now. It's too late now. You
set my clothes on fire, motherfucker! No!
Okay, now he's holocausting you.
What ass naked in a fucking alleyway with a statue? There's hell to pay for fucking
Yeah, no,
somebody.
he's holocausting you. He's out of patience now.
Uh-oh, I'm in danger. I can't fucking say what I would have got fortitude for the fucking dash because I didn't know when it was gonna be. Oh well.
You can tell from the. I'll let you roll. I'll let you roll like willpower to abort into activating fortitude. Because you can tell from the conversation that he's about unloading to you.
Aborting is what difficulty for this?
It's 6 on willpower. Okay, you're good to go.
I'm gonna
So,
activate all
how
three.
much? Okay. And heavenly fire slam into you and burn you for 1 ag.
Here's the good news. He just lost
That's
a bunch of
fate
fate
thing.
points.
Yep. And
You
I
don't
can't
have a
start on
faithful.
fire.
Every
I also-
sentient being has a fate pool. That just goes off of their potential fate then. For mortals.
Alright. I don't know what his potential faith is, but it's probably still
How do
higher
you-
than what he has.
How do you do potential faith?
It's a guesstimate on the storyteller's part, usually.
Okay.
Generally has to do a lot with like your belief in higher powers / destiny, stuff like that. Vampires have a tendency to have even lower than usual. I think it's part of their curse, but they can get it back slowly and increase it.
Why won't you? Why are you like this? You will not be bribed. You do not want to work together. You are not enticed by summoning demon slaves of your own. What do you want? Why are you like this?
At this point, it's just to fucking prove a point at this point.
Okay, fine! Fine, you've proven a point! Fine!
Give me your celestial name.
I've already told you.
Oh no, the true name, Draco. The name that lets me have power over him. He can convey that via thoughts. He can. I know for a fact he can. Can't
Okay.
say it though.
He just
Maybe.
sighs deeply and he starts rattling off syllables.
All right, good, good. I want to make sure they're right.
Okay.
Yeah.
Give me Perception Occult at 9+1.
Oh, fuck. I should spend a little power on this.
Well, that's
Motherfucker,
not
no.
good.
The willpower does
I
prevent a
spent some
botch,
power.
but yeah, it's hard to tell. It sounds plausible.
It's fucking. I swear to God, if I get fucking, I just need to get him the fuck out of here. We're in a fucking, we're in an alleyway. I'm gonna put him in a fucking dumpster, trash can.
Okay.
Can't melt those.
Give me a wits. Stealth, cause there's patrols rushing in this direction. Same for fire trucks. Definitely by now.
5d6. Oh
Okay.
well, shit.
You're a ghost.
Oh, I'd say it yet again. Out.
But it goes.
I'm going to that motherfucking Archon. She is fucking helping me whether she likes it or fucking not.
Okay.
This is above my pay grade.
So, you are able, I think at this point, to make it to the Archon. Please tell me that you smash in through the window completely naked.
Yes.
She just snaps around. Two ghouls just raise guns at you, and she just... You halfway expect from the way she was pacing to see a groove in the fucking floor by now.
He's in
See a
there.
what in the
He's
floor?
naked,
What
partially burned, ash everywhere.
What the fuck happened?
I have him!
He's gonna read your mind.
That should be at 6. She's going to or he's going to?
She is, because that's based on current willpower, and this isn't
Yeah.
mind control, so the Iron Will does not apply to this.
Oh,
I think she sees that you extorted its names from it, all the
Yeah.
doubts, all the concern about Carthage, and she just slowly
There was a-
face palms.
I think she might. I think with that many successes, she probably even gets his. Well, hopefully she doesn't figure out about the whole mask thing and all that.
Yeah, since that was what he was doing when he found it, she just slowly shakes her head, still face palming. Big card.
When's the other archive? Look, okay, don't look, okay? You're upset with me, but I did good.
Driving into crowds, making noise, being seen by
Hey!
mortals. That's
I was wearing a disguise.
not how
And
the
you're-
masquerade works!
Yes, but people were dying.
And try and dominate.
Actual innocent people were dying.
You're gonna say, go sit quietly in the corner. Of course it doesn't work, because your generation is lower than hers, but pretty sure she just tried.
I just like, really? Like, you tried to die? Just Cigar's just devastated, like, after all this shit, they're not happy that he brought them a fucking Earthbound, just...
Inert metal might be rated at 5 to ignite it. Weird
Yes,
how you
that
can
is
make
correct.
metal burn if you get enough successes. You just have to keep
Yeah.
trying.
I'm pretty sure we can, tell that he's trying to spark this.
You're not
I-
near him
I-
anymore, so you'll need to go back to
wait, am I not? Wait, I'm not allowed with the trash can. I'm not letting her fucking have the trash can.
Oh, you wanted to bring it with you?
That's what we didn't
No,
say.
no,
Okay.
it would be outside of the
It
alleyway,
wasn't-
that's right.
It wasn't a yeah, we thought you went into an alleyway and just put it into one of those big trash cans. Tried to hide it.
I would then go outside to watch it, like, or keep it in, like, even if she said go sit, I'm gonna watch the trash can. I'm not letting anybody.
Okay,
fucking
it's
near
a
the
couple
trash
of
can.
blocks over still.
What? Why?
Yeah. You had to stealth away from the patrols going to the building.
You would have
would've
had
been
to
harder.
climb the roof and then jump across buildings carrying a trash can that is, well, not necessarily that heavy for you, bulky, and gets in the way of getting a proper run-up.
So you're telling me the Earthbound is now unfucking guarded in every capacity?
For a moment. No one probably knows where it is or wants to reveal they know where it is.
You know what? Fine, whatever. Sure, I'll
You can
fight
go
some-
back if that's what you want to do. It wouldn't be hard.
No, fuck it. I just whatever. If it gets stolen, it's not fucking my fault at this point.
Okay. Could we take a break at this juncture? Come back in a few minutes.